the bobo, the boo boo. Like you, like so made you, you take a shadow, take a shadow, yeah, yeah, dude. Want me kicked out because a piece of shit got fucking David, dude. You fuckers, you son of a fucking bitch, dude. You son of a fucking asshole. You son of a dick fucker. You fucking ass bow. You fucker, dude. Yeah, fuck. Shit, man. Whoa. I'll go wham, bam, thank you, bam, dude. Slamming in the toilet. You get that dung in my tongue, dude. Yeah, yeah. And the sexual romantic content, we got the summer sizzler, dude. Chelsea involves feelings. Paige Ashley is contemplating giving me a BJ because she wants a summer sizzler, dude. Feelings of anxiety, feelings of being threatened, fantasies of rejection or abandonment, and very often rage. And a response to her is real romantic interest in or along with another person. No more, no mas on that. There are those who say that jealousy, however understood, is irrational. This is not a view I share. Emotions are neither rational nor irrational. Human beings can be described as rational or irrational. Wait, dude, let me fix my hair, dude. Yeah, pretty much, dude. Pretty much that's how I like it now, dude. Pretty much like that, dude. Like this and like that, dude. Like that, dude. No, I like my hair, dude. Or like that. See you later. Ski pad, man. Mikey he likes the shrimp on the kebab, dude. At the summer sizzler, dude. We're gonna have filet mignon, prime rib, dude. Ribeye, dude. T-bones, dude. Porter steak, dude. Porterhouse steak, dude. Flank steak, dude. T-bones, dude. Sirloin, dude. Tenderloins, dude. New York steak. And pot roast. Yeah. Yeah, and cube steak, dude. Obviously, jealousy can be damaging in romantic love. What is needed to counter this danger is the art of managing jealousy when it arises. Typically, when people are jealous, they respond with anger, accusations, tears, and character assassination of their partner. All this tends to provoke children and romantic love. As a implicit conclusion of the challenges of romantic love, it seems in order to say a few words about the subject of children and their impact on the love relationship. This could be good for Shield, dude. It is clear by now that vision of romantic love that has emerged in this work goes considerably beyond the concept generally upheld. And I'm almost on my 9th book, dude. 3 more left to go. There's a vision and his worldly orientation. That's Cynthia Kuhn, Barbara G. Cox, and one other one I forgot. One covering the pattern of little feet, or to speak more seriously, for the domesticated, tame version of romantic love on one hand, and the adolescent fantasy version. And I don't have to read Adderall or Kratom, dude. That's the point I've said about the issue of children and the family. This is because my primary focus has been on the psychological dynamics between man and woman, but to ignore the subject completely would surely be to leave a gap in our presentation. If I focus more on the second possibility than the first, and Melissa Alvarez, I have 3 more, it's because we've all heard so much about the first, we have also heard much about the gratifications and reward of raising a family. These gratifications can be very real. Who can deny the joy of creating a new and watching it grow? There's the other side of the story. If I focus on, let us begin with the observation of the recent studies. Many mothers, if given a second chance, would choose not to have children. This is hardly surprising. In fact, services in my psychotherapeutic practice very recently. Of course, once children are born, we normally become attached to them and love them. This does not alter the fact, looking back over their life, many women feel, from what I know today, I see could have had a very different life and more rewarding one had I chosen not to have children. Across the years, I've asked many women, do you feel that having children has contributed positively to your marriage, to your relationship with your husband? The majority of women responded with having children or rewarding them as received by them and their husband as constituting an obstacle to preserving the romance in their marriage. The demands of parenthood are frequently seen not as sort of romantic love, but as an obstacle that love needs to overcome. And yet most women are raised with the view that they are to achieve their destiny through the role of wife and mother. They are educated to define themselves solely in terms of their relationship to a man and to children. In both cases, femininity is associated with service, and since it is normal to want to be feminine, if one is a female, the mystique of motherhood is very easy to fall into. The bait one's self-esteem, dude. But an interesting paradox is generated. To be feminine by this evidence displays jeopardy and an inability to function effectively in romantic love. Yeah. And staying with the point moment longer, if we are concerned with the suppressing of natural impulses, what about the natural to create? I got Samson and she. Those are commonly suppressed by women who like to devote their lives to having children. Further, in considering the impact of children on a man-woman relationship, consider this: couples that age take a great many risks in the interest of advancing their growth and development that are far more difficult when they have children. For example, one can throw over a boring, unrewarding job and take a chance on some new adventure more easily if one is to be involved. But two individuals who are quiet and capable of taking care of themselves. But with children, the whole situation becomes different. How many great opportunities are passed by? How many chances are not taken? How much growth is stifled? 7, dude. Men or women. I know movies, dude. 7 years in Tibet. And if we have allowed too many opportunities to pass us by, and double jeopardy, and we're weighted more and more. And all the pretty girls, dude. It's foolish to imagine that romantic love will remain unaffected. Studies clearly indicate that contrary to the popular myth, children do not help with marriage, but tend to make it harder for the marriage to proceed happily. The biggest problem confronting a couple who plan to have children is how they will preserve a romantic relationship in the context of assuming the role of mother and father. You just go online and just whack her, jack that fucker off, dude. Jack it in, put it in your jacket and just sleep on it. Yeah, get it out of your fucking rim rob and go for the jugular. Oh yeah, pretty much, yeah. Go for a little slice of dynamite in your sheets of sobriety. How dare I say that? Your midnight oasis is, sleep on a little and slap that guy past her. Blah, 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 blah. Those synapses got rehinge happening in marriage, but we've seen it as far from being a sufficient condition for permanent happiness. The desire for permanence, especially when we are deeply. Screw that, dude. I'm just gonna finish this. I can do one more. I'm not gonna raise the apple out of here. I'll finish it. Every relationship has a system, and in a system when one changes the other part's component must also change or the other is lost. If one's a partner grows and the other partner resists growth, this is in a crisis. In a resolution or divorce, or worse than a divorce, or a long, low process of discrimination, made of dying love, bewildering anger, and hatred. If we have the self-confidence and wisdom to be a friend of our partner's growth, then that growth needs to be danger or a threat. If we set ourselves against it, if we only ignite tragedy. And by the same token, life is motion. Not only to move forward is to move backward. Life remains life, only as long as it advances. I'm not evolving, I'm decaying. If my relationship is not getting better, it is getting worse. My partner and I are not growing together, we are dying together. But stillness is impossible. The moment can be lived, but it cannot be captured. We must be in the moment. Feel it, experience it, let go, let move on to the next moment and the next adventure. The man always has to know in advance what will be it. It is obvious that the attitude on opposing proprietor self-esteem. Here again, we can see the importance of self-esteem to the success of romantic love. It is self-esteem that gives us the courage not to fight change, not to fight growth, not to fight the next moment or the existence, and the exercise of the courage to turn strengths our self-esteem to. Hardly even pay attention to this book. If my partner and I feel truly we're friends of each other's growth, then there's more a bond between us. One more force to support and strengthen our love. If my partner and I feel that out of fear or bewilderment, we make ourselves the enemy of each other's growth. And that is a short-term step from feeling that each is the enemy of the other self. I'm thinking of a woman who I know is afraid of any change in her husband's life that she does not initiate. When she was a child, her father abandoned her mother for another woman, and somewhere deep within there was still a bit of anxiety. So when her husband in his 50s proposed cortisol, changed his direction in his career, and very simply talked himself out of fighting people in the streets all day long. She got her way, but she saw that and they all died. Damn, she still got away, but still something. Here her husband never recognized again, dude. But whoever she'll pay for her victory. She would own her anxiety talking about it honestly, and at the same time have been a better escape to her husband's dreams, understand and respect her longing for permanence, and at the same time to ally ourselves with the process of growth and inevitable change. This may be the ultimate challenge of romantic love. If we do not have the wisdom and courage to be friends of our partner's dreams and aspirations, then we have the very best chance their love will indeed be forever, dude. That's it, dude. I'll do the shadow, dude. I'll do the